Do you think combating prejudice and internalized racism with your own prejudice and internalized racism actually works? See, historically, when Black, Brown, and Indigenous people come together, they get shit done. The Black Panthers, the Brown Berets, the Young Lords, the American Indian Movement. All of these groups worked together during the Civil Rights Movement and facilitated major change. See, they understood by working by themselves wasn't really moving the needle. So they all banded together and started helping each other out. And where one group made progress, all the other groups benefited. Now I give credit where credit is due because Black Americans were the entire backbone of that movement. And they got even stronger when the rest of us joined in with them. But see, the government does what the government does best. They saw the power in which we had when we all worked together. So they deemed all of these organizations terrorist groups, and they sent the FBI in to dismantle them all. They made sure to imprison their leaders and in some cases even kill them. They made sure to implant people to cause division and strife within these groups, which has now led up to the bullshit we see today, re-dividing us. Now that's not to say that we still don't work together in some capacity today. But see, the media goes out of its way to purposefully not show that unity. I've been to many protests, and I have seen Indigenous and Latinos and Asians at BLM protests. And I have seen Black people at Indigenous protests and Latino protests. But unless you actually show up, you won't see that unity. Because the media makes sure it goes out of the way to only show the main group of people in that protest. They don't go around showing how all other minority groups have joined in with them. But they do make sure that they show the white people, though. They also make sure that they don't teach these things in our school systems. Because by teaching this history, it would show how united we really are. And generalizations are a colonizer mindset. So when you generalize an entire group of people, you are doing the work of the colonizer. You are helping them push division. And so while colorism and internalized racism within the Latino community is an issue, we're not the only community that has it, which is why people like me make sure to call it out when we see it. Because it's everyone's responsibility within their own communities to call out the bullshit and to rise up in unity. Because when they keep us divided, they are able to continue to conquer us. But when we rise together and are united, they're the ones that fall.